these people are willing. Some people have died over this. You have people that are throwing, I went to Leesburg, man, and ended up going to a Trump rally there. And on the way in, I got spit on. I had a guy throw, like, I don't know, it was a pizza, but I don't know what was all on it, but he missed me, but it hit the woman beside me. I mean, man, it's fucking ridiculous, man. It would be different if we was going in there to vote for, like, taking out, no more than one kid per household and the other ones get shot or something, ridiculous like that. But just because we were walking in to listen, and I tried to say to these people, a couple of people, they were interviewing people afterwards because they were throwing bottles of piss. I mean, they were throwing shit, dude. Some of it was bricks. We were lucky and went out a different route, so we didn't get into the real heavy shit being thrown. But the thing was, not a thing done about them throwing the shit and stuff like that because they wanted to say, well, they have a right to protest. And that's not protesting, man.
I see it all the time on both sides. They both do it. It isn't just Democrats, because I've seen Republicans making fun of Joe Biden being shitting himself all the time. I've seen that 10 million times. It's only when it comes to election time. Most of these people could give a fuck. But the last year, it's whoever votes, you're either evil or you're a racist. And that's what I see. The Democrats, you're a racist bigot. The Republicans, you're a Satanist pedophile lover. And that's what I've seen by a lot of them. And I will show it to you to prove it. These people don't care about you on either side. And none of them are really good. I'm sorry. It's all about a certain people. These people are just running puppets for the 1%. Let's just be fair. It just matters who you're running with. And like I said, people love a beautiful lie than the ugly truth. A lot of people are getting lied to, and they know they're getting lied to, and they don't care because they want people to take care of them. Because all through their life, majority of people are getting handed stuff. And now the government should just give us money. We shouldn't do anything in life. You know what? In some ways, we're making rich people richer. In some ways, I see their point because we're making people billionaires when we're barely making it. We got people living in the street and we're not helping them. Like you were saying that the Senate, they want to get lifetime insurance for their kids, but what happens to our military people? Half of them are living the fucking street. And the Vietnam War, they were forced to go to that fucking war, and they want to do it again right now because they made that law 18 to 26. That's what pisses me off. We got people who were in the Vietnam War living in the fucking street, can't get health insurance, but we got people who've never fought one taking advantage of it. So that being said, there you go, James.
People are always going to run their mouths. That's just human nature. That's always going to happen. But there's bullshit. And then there's objective truth, okay? It is an objective truth that the reason why the discourse politically has gotten as crazy as it has is because of the Democrats. That's 100% the truth. And I can document and prove that it's the truth. You had people like Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters got up and gave speeches saying, if you see anybody from the Trump administration or any Trump supporters in public, you get in their face. You kick them out of the restaurants. You shout at them. You don't let them eat their meals. You punch them in the face. She said that she would take Trump out tonight. You got Democrat after Democrat after Democrat leaders saying this bullshit. That they need to attack us. They need to do shit. Andy told a perfect little story. When he went to a Trump rally, what happened? The Trump people lined up orderly, were going into the place. They weren't fucking bothering nobody. They were minding their business. These degenerate pieces of garbage are throwing piss at them and bricks and all kinds of shit. I see that shit all the time. The Democrats are the violent ones. They're the ones that are fucking crazy. That's objectively true. Okay? You say that Republicans call them evil and kid touchers. And you equate that with them calling us racist. The difference is objective truth. Republicans aren't racist. We freed the slaves. We gave black people the right to vote. We voted unanimously for the civil rights movement. None of these Trump supporters out here, the majority of them, were not racist people. But Democrats, if they're not evil, what the fuck is evil? Look at their actual policies. Governor Northam in Virginia had a policy where he was saying that what they wanted to do was the baby would be born, made comfortable, and then a decision would be made between the doctor and the mother what they were going to do with that baby. They wanted to kill the fucking baby after it was born. Late-term abortion, that kind of shit, that's fucking evil. I don't give a shit what anybody says. You're murdering an innocent baby. That's evil. Okay? When you're putting books in elementary schools that are picture books that show anal sex, oral sex, men fucking men, that is evil. That has no place in front of children. The President of the United States, Joe Biden, is on camera groping and sniffing children in dozens of different clips. That is objectively evil. He is sexually groping and sniffing children. The nominee now, Kamala Harris, when she was a district attorney in San Francisco area, she supported and backed child molesters over the victims, refused to prosecute child molesters, even when the victims and their families were begging for her help. That is objectively evil. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. You could say it's both sides, but it's really not. It honestly isn't. The Democrats are the ones that are attacking people and punching them. They're the ones that burn the fucking country to the ground when they don't get their fucking way. They go out there and they riot, they loot stores, they hurt people, and they burn places down. That is objectively evil. Point blank. What is evil? Evil is anti-biblical. It is against God. So let's put what we stand for and what they stand for, and let's decide where God would stand. And it's not hard to decide because he told us in his word. Abortion. Do you think God is for murdering babies inside the womb? Obviously not. So if that is anti-God, if God would not do that, then that is objectively evil. Do you think God is for teaching children about anal sex and oral sex and all that kind of stuff and shaking your old hairy man balls in front of kids? Would God be for that, or would he be against that? Obviously, he's against that. Objectively evil. Would God be for raping children? Because remember, a lot of these Democrats are saying now that pedophilia belongs in LGBTQ bullshit. And to their credit, a lot of the LGBTQ people are saying, fuck you. That's bullshit. I don't want them kid touchers in our group. So, hey, hat tip to you. At least you're right about that. But there's a serious push. And I can show you article after article after article by Democrats trying to make pedophilia into a sexual, whatever they call it, that would fit under the LGBTQ category. They try to distinguish between pedophiles that don't actually rape children, that just fantasize about raping children, and the ones that actually do it. They say, well, it's okay for to be attracted to children. It's okay if it's consensual. I've heard that from a lot of Democrats too, that if a child wants to have a consensual relationship with an adult, that should be okay. Children can't consent. Children are fucking stupid. They don't know anything yet. They're not capable of understanding what the hell it is that they're getting themselves into. That is objectively evil. So the difference is you have bullshit, that platitudes that are said just to make everybody feel good, that, oh, it's both sides, they both doing it. And then you have the objective truth. And the reason where we're at in this country is because too many fucking people are worried about offending other people. So they don't speak truth anymore. And it's the truth. I'm here to fucking tell you, man. The shit that they're doing is evil. Anybody that voted for Biden, knowing that that son of a bitch was groping children and sniffing children, should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Because they voted for an evil man. And you can't tell me that's not evil. And you can't tell me he didn't do it. He's on fucking camera doing it. His daughter's diary, in his daughter's diary, she talks about how he showers with her. All the way up to the age of 13 years old. Naked in the shower with his daughter. That is true. It is in his own daughter's fucking diary. That is objectively evil. So I'm so tired of hearing shit from Democrats saying Republicans are racist, Republicans are this, Republicans are that. We're not the ones starting this shit. We're not the ones throwing bottles of piss at people. We're not the ones burning the fucking city down. We're not the ones attacking people and punching them and hurting them. Like Andy said, they try that shit with real men, they get their ass beat. Like when they fuck with the bikers. I'm going to tell you right now, you come down here and do that shit to some fucking rednecks, we'll beat the shit out of you too. Because all these little soy boy bitches ain't nothing, man. They're little punks. Who live in their mother's basement eating fucking Hot Pockets and jerking off to fucking furry porn. They're fucking weirdos, man. And I'm sick and tired of having to say that evil is not evil because some sick degenerate fuck wants to feel better about themselves. Fuck them. Evil is evil. You know, I don't know what my time is. I don't give a shit what my time is right now. Evil is fucking evil, and that's the bottom line.